So, you've had a school day to yourself. No teachers, no classmates. Did you manage to learn anything today?
Yeah, I did. The value of X remains constant.
Yes, indeed it does.
Energy detaches from mass, centering in a pile of thumbtacks and glass, steady withering and hoping to pass. A bunch of my friends died in the grass. This made me abrasive and crass. I even lost 2 in a crash. Then I found my homegirl dead in the trash. This began to turn my hopes of survival to ash. Yeah, come on and let me know. Come on and let me know. I just wanna know, I just wanna know, I just wanna know, I just wanna know. Have you been talking to me for so long for no reason at all? I don't try to reach the non-intellectual batch, or you infinitesimal-minded bunch. Your programs need a patch, your coding contains a hatch. My celestial fortitude seeks a compatible match. I keep dreaming of snatch and a catch, although my demons were made entirely from scratch. Please stand by, I'm using every bit of death in my life to make my diabolical plan hatch. Come on and let me know. Yeah, come on and let me know. Yeah, come on, let me know. Yeah, come on and let me know.
Come on, yeah. And then I got it. And I can just do what I need to do, and I can pull whatever emotion I need to pull out of the audience, because I feel it. And when you look into my eyes, you can tell that.
Inside of my music to dominate with the level of ascension they will never be able to mention. You don't wanna fuck around with the flickering energy, because I kick away the ambiguity. For some of you, you wouldn't blink twice. If somebody told you I did die, during your death is no lights. Come and find me in my place of indignation. Come and find me in my place of indignation. I reach heights you will never, you are gonna be my enemy. I breach minds for the better, under a spell of empathy. I pick apart the rhythm when I wanna start an image. Don't you get this? I'm inflicted with this outrage you'll never be able to comprehend. I gotta be able to get up and get in with a temper depend when I get to shaking like a schizophrenic, like an erotic abomination. This is step 1 of my indignation.
One day, they will all come to my funeral just to make sure that I stay dead. But today is not that day. I'm alive! My heart is still beating and I'm breathing fresh air for the first time in a long time. I am on a mission to reclaim my soul. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks, it's about time this industry got a facelift. So make no mistake about it, this is an official declaration of war tonight. To anyone who wants to get in my way, we have a mission. To knock the pillars of this industry on their ass. We ain't reading history books anymore, baby. We writing them. This is what you call a paradigm shift.
Are you running me? Run with me, run with me. Oh no, I try to tell you I'm undefeated. Undefeated. I get you, Spider-Man. They played with fraudulent ways for 635 days. Then they left the victims with the very definition of a beck and menaces. Past actions, dragging another sedated body with no traction. I'm about to turn blood into another socially suitable fashion. Give me whatever you can, I don't think you understand. I will take you with a trance, I can enhance everything that you already have. Everything you already have. With my indignation. With my indignation. Oh, you don't like it when I'm yelling? Well, here's the truth I'm telling. Hate me, I'll never forget. Play me, I'll never forgive. Lately, I don't want to live. I have taken many hits, losing my friends in the ditch. I gotta be able to get it with a bit of misery, taking a minute to get up and go. Think I wanna be able to pick it apart with all kinds of heart. Start with this heartlessness inside of darkness. Never slow down, don't ever look back. Fuck your town. Fuck where you're from, it left you so numb, unencumbered. I heard the gun, once on the go, then I just I wanted to say teaching life laws vibrate from a black hole. The sway of death slowly gyrates, dancing on my grave. My music will give you 37 scenarios to which you can relate, but 27 people was something I could not anticipate. I lost the love of my life twice. Dante the demon himself couldn't remedy my brawl vice. Witnessed the fall of normality with a man's soul frozen in ice. I used to think this reality was so nice, but I have succumbed to indignation and strife. Struggle to fix the parts of me that need it the most. I suffer with these thoughts of grief that have morphed me into a ghost, turning me from enthusiastic to apathetic to the abrasive host. I've learned nothing from my generation, nor the one before or the laughable joke that is the one after. Do you intend to hurt the psychological master? Ha! Don't make me capture a moment of such laughter. You better go find you an actor. I suppose even the art of dying deserves another chapter.
I'm just a sick guy. I'm really a dirty guy. But really because I really love feeling alive. And
let's see if I can get it for you. Image of misery, energetic filtering, centering and entering a level of inexplicable serenity. Anybody trying to get a guide for life, I could be the one to get you out of strife. Undefeated pioneer of agony and apathetic mental atrophy, attacking the demon of apathy. Yo, one day I'm gonna make a bet with the devil of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this curse will be the only thing I can't get rid of, and it will be the thing that hurts the else when I give up every bit of my dream. I don't think you understand that can be the thing to crush every little bit of self-esteem. You ever did have my bad? I've been to cut it in half. How many people really want to be a part of this bloodbath when I'm murdering every motherfucker on the track? Back yourself into a corner. I was unbeatable in my youth. I beat him on stage, I beat him in the street, then I beat him in the booth. Motherfuckers only wanna bump this track on Christmas Eve. Get the fuck out of here, be gone, please. I'm weak, I'm weak, I'm weak. You're weak, you're weak, you bitch, you piece of fucking down, motherfucker. Come and find me in this place. I am never gonna be what you are again. I'm never gonna be one of you motherfuckers ever again. I gotta be able to take another level of elevation. Ascension.
Now let's talk about you fans, huh? You people call yourself fans. You're not fans. You're uneducated marks. You sit there on your phones tweeting out your opinions like they're worth a damn. Let me explain something to you people. You don't know shit. Your opinions suck. Your opinions change at the drop of a dime, and then you pretend your new opinions are the same as your old. For example,
if you like my music or not, fuck you. You whack-ass motherfucker. You listen to whack-ass motherfuckers. But not me. You lack the intellect to comprehend what I say. That's on you, bitch. I'll drop you on the top turnbuckle with a stern chuckle. Barbed wire and fire. I'm about to burn knuckles. Call Sonic. I'm on your tails. I'm JB Smooth. Oops, my bad. I meant to say I'm Baby Smooth. On tracks. I'm waiting for a comeback. Let's run it back with steel chairs and thumbtacks. I refuse to succumb to your dumb acts. There will be no peace in this young pact. We will chase away empty platitudes to manifest entry-level attitudes. This generation already needs someone to pass it to. Come on. You ain't fucking with me. Up with me you cannot keep. Off too fast I did go speed. Intellect, yes you do need. Yes you do. Yes you do. Yes you do. You ain't nothing but another Trump lacking the intellect. You've been lacking the intellect. You've been lacking the intellect. Yo, give it to him real quick. Parental advisory for the immediate vicinity. You niggas fuck faggots to portray masculinity. What a fraudulent way to fake serenity. I relish at the shake of an enemy, the bellowing ache of an entity. Tauna katika nayumba zinu zot imbili. A plague in both of your homes. My black past is covered in bones. My present day is surrounded by clones. I am sick of you. And I wanna watch you cry. I am sick of you. You think I give a fuck what you say? I'm doing what I'm doing. I wanna make you rap. I'm taking you rap. Come on, come on. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. Listen. My indignation. Listen, I got 45 wicked intentions, and as you may well know, ill intent will invent a fake safe haven for the innocent. I mean, when we'll admit he did it for publicity. I'll fill your dreams with unborn children who are not allowed to live, but even when they do, it doesn't give. Teenagers died in front of my once teenage face. It didn't help me in the pursuit of age and grace. Clogging both your mental and physical ventricles. Put your Gucci bag in the hole of my mythical tentacles. What kind of selfish bastard would doom a planet to atone for his wicked actions in the eyes of his fellow stranded? I respect every man's artistic vision, but you can't just consume the canvas and then just assume that it leaves us room to bandage that which you have severed. Your worth as a human being is now being measured. These last moments since the weak mind that you are should truly be treasured. I'm dead and gone, no I'm not really here. TV static is what you currently hear. There shall be no mercy, but you are worthy of fear. I'm coming down from the cloud that I'm on. I never really forever wanna fly high. If I do that in perpetuity forever, I may remain and be paralyzed. The bag you got is filled with snakes on a hill with no brakes and high stakes. Look to your left and you might die by 5 jakes. Listen to the start of this entry. I told you of the 40-something things I plan to do, but you ain't know they were for you. My indignation. My indignation. Come with me and you will see all my rage. Indignation. Oh, my indignation. And it felt like it was 1999. I woke up to look outside. I saw 35 lights in the sky. There was a flash as I heard an innocent cry. I looked to my left as some girl had fallen off of a bike. And it felt like I was the main character in a Goosebumps episode. So many strange things happen to me that no one knows. Living life by a dead man's code. At war with everyone but myself when I'm the one about to explode. You better prepare for me to unload. I will unplug and expose all fraudulent foes. The truth is my enemy sent me to step on toes, and it shows. And it felt like I was slipping. It felt like I was slipping. It felt like I was slipping. It felt like I was going. And I'll never know it. I'll never know it. Where I'm going. And it felt like I was pumped full of nothing but misery by every single one of my unknown peers. How can I transfer my energy to you and dispose of all fictitious clones? I spit with a vicious groan. 711,000 years and I still haven't grown. And it felt like
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
my indignation. Run with me and go to see I wanna see. Yeah. Okay. Shame is collectively tossed aside. In the arms of an angel you try to confide. There's a place of true ascension where I do reside. Looking in the mirror screaming death to Jekyll and Hyde. I'm the 2027 phenomenon anomaly. Here's another redesign for your economy. It's crazy how the majority of you wanted to be a wannabe, with nothing but a broken sense of camaraderie. Out of serenity you made an infinitesimal minded mockery, acting like I gotta be whatever you ignorantly thought of me. Nah, I'm better than the buckling pressure you thought you were applying. I'm above it all, that's right, I stay flying.
Come and run with me, I want you to see I'm never gonna be at peace. Come and run with me, I want you to see I'm never gonna be at peace. Ooh, you think there's always something to prove. Ooh, you think there's always something to prove. Ooh, you think there's always something to prove.
No. Nobody remembers me since I took my energy and my light then walked away. Right out the door I couldn't stay. Randall Street just off of Central Avenue. All of those friends are dead. So after Midwood Smokehouse I left that side with a different attitude. Non-celestial, a new fortitude that was intestinal.
Come with me for just a moment, I want you to see. You ain't gotta be my enemy, you don't need to be my opponent no more. We've been going through this. We've been going through this. We've been going through this. Going through this. Find peace and serenity, that's in my light.
I've never seen ignorance on such a high level of accumulation, assimilation of jubilation, the high mind of a weak-willed generation, psychological incineration set to the dulcet tones of hourly alliteration. You tried to see to my people's total obliteration. Now revenge is my only obligation. Oscillation through audible intoxication. You can't replace the race of my nation. And while I'm at this, let me just say that I am not taking your vaccination. I'm here to ignite your ascension and heighten your elevation. Versus intellectual lyricism activation. I was unable to break them out of the bigoted bones. I hear echoes of strangers in a place of clones. My black past is laid over a path of fire and jagged stones. I will not welcome your haggard groans. I refuse to humor you battered drones.
You're battered. You're broken. You're battered. You're broken.
I suppose nobody knows who you really are. Fraudulent foes who just take it too far. You get it? They take it to fire at random as I float. I'm sorry, I fight little obstacles and tantrums. Pumping my intellectual anthem.
I don't deal with your non-intellectual bullshit.
Dude, I don't know where I'm coming up with these fucking bangers, but I guess it's just because I've always listened to fucking good-ass, kick-ass, dick-kicking, power-grooving, fucking real-deal metal my whole life.
There will be no remedy for your inner enemy. Do not fuck with my instinctive empathy. Epinephrine rejuvenating in the ephemeral energies. Never are we withering. You are only hoping to openly discuss your methods of coping. I came to pulverize a prick into paralysis. I've already beaten your virtual video gaming challenges. I am Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm the real reason for disturbing the impetus balances. Look, have you felt my indignation as of late? Have you felt the way that it is really taking shape? On this track, on this album, everything that I just did, you'll know the outcome, none of my emotions hid. Off in the dark or my head in the sand. Couldn't do that cause I'm not like the rest of you, not bland. Not with your trends, those shots will not land. That you take at me, I'm gonna be able to stand in infamy forever, I gotta be able to do it. Looking for serenity, therapeutic fusion of music, putting you through it, able to lose it in a salubrious kind of way. You'll never be able to comprehend until your dying day. But even then it'll be too late. I'm wondering how many people I got to play for fake. Nothing but another fraudulent foe, calling you out until I'm stomping on every single one of your toes, cutting them off without any bitter doubt, indubitably rid you of the ambiguity. Knew what to do with me, no, certainly I rhythm of the scrutiny with every flow. Everybody really want a bit of this, I give them a level of ingenuity, then they hit the bitterness chip. I'm wondering what is it programmed into them. It's just another way they go and quiver with their lip, and the face they make at me, they are giving nothing but the hate. That is why I call this album Indignation, don't you see? Now go, get away from me and give me some room before I introduce everybody to infinite doom. Falling from the stars I made all the way down into a reality that I continue to consume. It was mine and not yours. In my prime I stop force and redesign every little thing that you think you believe. I will not release. There will be no way to relieve this pain. I will not relieve your pain. I will not relieve. I will not relieve. I will not relieve. I will not relieve. Let me smoke a bit. I'm overcome by the ghost of the overdose, the two-legged blight doing the most. At 17, I've got a problem and I'm at the end of my rope. I refuse to cater to your weak-minded tropes. I won't apologize for my inability to relate to your post. I am over the moon with admiration for your blatant obliviousness to the situation. Can't you see this child was begging for help? I was nothing but a whelp who put my knuckles to my ass when my father pulled out the belt. Yeah, who else? Loss was the only real thing that I had ever felt. Indignation and hatred chased away isolation. I guess you could call me Vader with actual justification for acting so abrasive. Mental impact should created my bombastic chemical agent. But the only distraction from the very things that I hated was my day shift, which quickly became dated. A place where you'll find any peace. You only needed relief, you need a release. Let life relinquish its hold on you. But you know, keep a little bit of grip, cause you wanna hang in there. Come and run with me and we will find peace. Have you felt the same level of animosity as of late? Sacrificing your very serenity for another easily dealt with trait. So how can I be the being who you want to berate? You can hope to openly bash me, but never will it last. With the human result of a black past. Oh, and lastly, I'm a psychoneurotic abomination with a nasty attitude. This time I get back to packing mental impaction into passion and rapping through a different avenue. The energy had to be unimaginably agitated by the people surrounding me with every bit of ignorant negativity. I found the peace I needed all alone in secrecy, embracing the very idea of keeping it with me. I didn't want to end up psychologically withering. Pins and needles, they began to sting. There was no kind of alteration to my self-inflicted suffering. Losing my connection with people, unable to signal anybody when you're a busybody buffering. Oh yeah, the tension is building and the yielding to my indignation. So if I end up building my own emotions as a weapon, I really shouldn't be to blame. On my perambulation, the xenization, I didn't feel any pain. I even often find myself walking through the rain, talking to the people that I wish were still around. What if I told you our ancestors never really drowned? I bet I still wouldn't be crowned. I am the presence in life that you never would have found. I'm doing something that you never predicted. What if perfection is a matter of addiction, and the only way to fix it is to break away from the enemy in you. Energetic centering to go through. I cannot continue, that won't do. You lied to me with no proof, so fuck you and your same old spoof. I am dying from indignation. They've been telling me anger and hatred would kill you, but I didn't think it would be true. So here is the ill proof. I got sick and tired of every time you tried to give me your old spoof. I was going out of my mind with no roof. So if I truly became some bludgeoning burden to you, I could have taken your materialistic fantasy as a goof. Don't you get it? I ain't with it. The pain in prisons and continues giving you sinister, withering vision. So please, somebody tell Agatha that a disciple is locked up in agony, aching and beginning to physically atrophy. Cause those who get mad at me don't know a bit of knowledge, so they continuously try to take any little alternative sliver of happiness that I can manage to manifest. Is this my test? Cause I have ascended so much farther than the rest, but I don't believe in none of that anyway. I'm not competing with you. I am dying from indignation, dying from indignation, dying from indignation, dying from indignation, dying from indignation. Yo, Black Past Productions and the entire team would like to thank all of you for listening. We were hoping the music could give you some kind of galvanizing serenity outside of the belief in your regular non-existent entity, in hopes of creating an energetic centering. Psych's world, just another unnatural reality worthy of entering. Back to peace from here, I guess. I miss Rebecca, so if here is an alteration of her, then I suppose we know what's next.